Welcome back to Parents Connect. Oftentimes, many of us never take advantage of the many great things our city has to offer. Sometimes we just don't know where to start. Where can parents go to find a family doctor or dentist? I have a child with special needs. Where can I find resources? Or the summer's coming up and I need summer camp information. Here to help us answer some of those questions is Eve White, editor of Charlotte Parent Magazine, Charlotte Parent Ultimate Family Resource Guide, and Baby Guide. Hello, Eve.
Hey, Kim, how are you?
Welcome back to the show. It's been a couple of years since we got together.
I know, it's so good to see you again.
So tell me, what have you been up to?
Well, I have been on the run, literally. I sit on the board of Girls on the Run with Sue Gorman, who is the chairman, and Sue challenged me to become a runner. I hate running.
I love to run.
I love that about you, but I do not. And so she asked me if I would start a blog as a mom who hates running and try to run the 5K with the girls in May. So that's what I'm doing.
Awesome. So where can we find this blog?
You can find me online at charlottemomontherun.blogspot.com.
Okay.
There's also a link at charlotteparent.com in our blog section to the blog.
Excellent. Well, speaking of charlotteparent.com, as if we weren't going to talk about that, how long has the magazine been in publication?
We have been in publication since 1987, more than 20 years out there being the public resource for parents.
Well, happy anniversary.
Well, thank
20
you.
years. How did the magazine get started?
The magazine was started by two local moms, Forey McLean and Cammie McNamara, and they just wanted to offer a resource to parents. They noticed there was nothing in the community where parents could just go and find the things they needed to raise their children.
So it started with them kind of pulling together information throughout the community and publishing something thin that now has become something thicker?
It did. It was even called something different. It was called Our Kids and Teens Magazine back then.
Wow.
And the name changed several years later, and it was bought by our owner now, Mark Etheridge. And it still continues that tradition today.
Now, does Charlotte Parent partner with any local organizations to get out information or to do events?
Yes, we do. We're really happy to partner with anyone in the community who wants to help parents. I mean, that's our goal, is to really be out there and work with community partners. One of our partners is CMS Parent University.
How fortunate.
Yes, well, we love that because we love the initiative to teach parents. I mean, we can always continue to learn, especially when it comes to children. So teaching parents about how to help their child in education, in social development, those things are really important. On the art side, we partner with the Charlotte Symphony for a program called Lollipops. And Lollipops happens several times a year, but we pick 2 days out of the year and have a Charlotte Parent Family Day. We offer discount tickets, and the kids, little kids to big kids, can come and enjoy the symphony and learn a little bit about music appreciation.
Now, with the CMS partnership, do you guys do any work with their parent university?
We do. I've spoken on a couple of panels before, and as well we offer the catalog in our magazine so we can help parents find all the offerings that they have. So you pick up Charlotte Parent twice a year, where the catalog will be tucked right inside.
Sure. Now, we talked about the summer camp guide, which I think is phenomenal. I used it for many years before my children decided they didn't want to do summer camp anymore. What other things can parents find inside the magazine?
Well, we offer a lot of resources in the magazine. We have articles written by local doctors and psychologists and mom experts who can help parents find easier ways to get things done at home, whether it's homework help, discipline strategies, or maybe even just talking to their teen, which we know can be a challenge. We offer help there. We also offer our calendar, which is one of our most popular items. And there you'll find hundreds of events, many of them free, across the community to help parents fill their weekdays and weekends with fun-filled activities for the kids.
Now, I know you have a website, and there are probably other things on the website that parents can, and non-parents can look for. So what are some of the things on the website? Well,
the website is so filled with information, it's really hard to keep up with, but we have added more than 5 bloggers. We have moms and dad bloggers, which is great. We've added kind of a dad element to it. We have forums where people can chat about life as a parent. We offer exclusive web content that you'll never find in the print magazine, which is great. We also have additional resources, including enrichment and after-school programs. We have consignment stores for the thrifty moms. We also have sports league sign-ups. Sometimes those are hard to find around town. What time should I sign up my kid for soccer or baseball? We offer that as well. And then our special needs resource online has been one of our most popular, which inspired us.
Let's talk about that, because we know that all parents are not made equally. And so there are some parents who are parents of small children, some are teenage children, some parents are parents of children with special needs. So what are some of the resources out there for a diverse group of parents?
Well, every month we try to publish something for every parent. Okay. You're right, because they aren't all created equal, and your kids grow. So we have a section called Ages and Stages, which addresses 0 to 5,
I love that, actually.
6 to 10, and 11 to 18. So there's something for every parent right there. But in addition, we try throughout the year to address a lot of different topics. Sure. One of them is special needs, which we found a real need for in the community. Yeah. And so we are putting out a brand new guide in May called Exceptional Child. And it will be filled with articles and personal heartwarming stories from parents with special needs children, but also, more importantly, it'll have a resource listing of all the services from autism to cerebral palsy to behavioral disorders and developmental disorders, and everything from therapists to education to recreation options in town.
That's amazing. Well, we can't wrap up this segment with you today without telling people where they can find Charlotte Parent Magazine, because that's going to be important as they run out looking for the magazine after seeing this.
Well, that's the good news, because you can find it almost anywhere with over 900 locations in the 7 counties, Mecklenburg and the 6 surrounding counties. Okay. We have them, though, you can easily pick up at YMCA, Harris Teeters. Many of the local schools have them in the office, as well as child care and therapist and doctor's offices around the community.
And they're free still?
They are free. We are always free, because we want parents to have at their fingertips the resources they need to make family life better for them. It's one of the most important jobs in the world.
Eve, as what I would call probably a resident local expert on parenting, do you have any parting words of advice for our parent viewers?
I think I would just say enjoy every minute of raising a child. It's so special. Don't regret any age. Just learn and go through the ages and stages of raising a family and appreciate it all and love your children.
Well, as a member of this community, I thank you all for 20 years of service and providing information for parents in Charlotte.
Well, thank you for having me on, Kim. It's a pleasure to see you again.
You'll have to come back before 2 years.
Yeah, well, maybe I can tell you I crossed the finish line of that 5K.
I'm going to be looking for that on your blog.
All right.
You can get your copy of Charlotte Parent Magazine at most local grocery stores and public libraries. Pick up a copy today. While many families are budgeting to make sure they have money for food, clothing, household bills, or summer vacations, CMS is currently outlining its budget for the 2010-2011 school year. Let's take a look.
Superintendent Dr. Peter Gorman and his finance staff have presented a budget to the Board of Education for the upcoming year. The budget outlines requests for funding to support the district's operating budget and strategic plan. To date, the budget has been presented and discussed at work sessions and Board of Education meetings. Soon the superintendent will present his final budget recommendations. The budget is then approved by the Board of Education and sent to the county manager for Charlotte-Mecklenburg. After a review by the county manager and county commissioners, the county's budget, of which the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools budget is a part, is then approved. While this process is going on, the state legislature is deciding on a budget. When it is passed, CMS then knows how much money they will receive from both governing entities. And depending on the amount of funds requested, the superintendent either has to make additional cuts or not. Once these final considerations are accounted for, the Board of Education adopts the budget. For more information on the CMS budget, parents can log on to the CMS website and click on Budget Information at the top left side of the page. You can also watch board work sessions and board meetings online.
Interested in finding out more information about the CMS budget? Log on to cmstelevision.com and click on the link to Parents Connect for the budget timeline. When we come back, the Charlotte-Mecklenburg PTA Council gets together to fix a few potholes.